Yo me sentía
All this time,
que era mi culpa, me
I
sentía
felt that it was my fault.
asquerosa,
I feel disgusting.
que yo estaba
I hope that's
sucia.
the right word that I'm using,
Me sentía todo el tiempo que era mi
because
culpa.
that's what
porque
they
eso es lo que me
said,
dejaban saber, que era mi culpa.
that I was the one guilty of it.
Me
I felt
sentía
that I
que no
had
valía
no
nada,
value as a woman.
que como mujer ya yo no servía para nada.
One of the things that I always tell victim survivors again and again and again is regardless of any situation, it is not their fault. That's a message that survivors really need to hear.
Am I angry with my father because it was my father? Absolutely. There's a part of me that hates him. He was my father. He gave me life. And I hated him because he destroyed my life. He ended up going to jail.
¿Cómo tú vas a defender a un hombre?
How can you defend a
Aunque sea
man
tu
if
marido,
he is
aunque
your
sea tu papá, aunque
husband
sea lo que sea, ¿cómo
or
tú
your
vas a
father?
proteger a un hombre
How can you protect a
cuando está
man
abusando
who
de
is
una niña?
abusing a
O
girl
de un
or a
niño,
boy?
porque puede ser niño
Because
también.
it isn't
No
always a girl.
necesariamente tiene que ser una
How
nena.
can you defend such a person instead
¿Cómo
of
tú vas a
defending
defender
a
a una
little
persona así,
victim?
en vez de
How
defender
can
a
you
una
permit
criatura?
if you were a mother or a grandmother?
¿Cómo tú vas a permitir,
How can you permit
si
that
tú eres
something like
madre,
this
como
is
ya
happening to your
y ya eres
family
abuela?
or your
¿Cómo
granddaughter
tú vas a
and you
permitir
still
que
defend
algo así
them?
le esté pasando a tu familia, a tu nieta, y lo defiendas a él?
If you tell your teacher and they don't do anything and you still have to go home, and then you tell your coach, and then you tell the school counselor, and then you tell your priest or your religious, whoever it is, and you continue to tell, find a community center, find a hotline, find somebody who does something, and don't stop telling until you do.
I'm the first person that they will be seeing at the office. I fill out all the paperwork for our clients, and after that, we talk a little about what their needs are, what they're looking for, and I make the decision on which counselor will be able to see them.
The advice that I give to the youth, the victims of sexual assault that may come to me, and a lot of times it can even be adults who experienced sexual assault or abuse when they were young, is to be able to seek out help, to find someone they can talk to, that they can share the situation with. They're always welcome to come back as many times as they want to talk with me.
If a child or teen tells you that something is happening, don't take it lightly. But then again, don't show feelings of anxiety or rage. If you do, the victim might feel that telling you was a bad idea. If you don't know what to do, look for help. Don't allow this to continue.
Never leave the kids alone. Don't trust anybody. Don't even trust your son. If you have a boy and a girl, do not trust your son. You never know what will happen. If your child says, something is happening, somebody touched me, hear them out. There are mothers who still don't understand.
I told my mother first because that's who I lived with. She was the closest person to me. Thankfully, my mother believed me, and we were in therapy immediately.
Life is beautiful. I consider myself to be a happy person.
Lloramos juntas.
We cried together, and it was a very sad moment, but at the same time, it was nice, because I felt that I was getting closer to my mom for the first time. She asked me for my forgiveness.
It seems that it's a continual battle, but it's a battle I'm going to win.